Holy crap, I should have been way more patient. Should have waited to buy some of my shoes for this sale. Look at this, 50% off clearance here at the New Balance clearance store out in Camarillo. And of course, I do have to see what's up with the clearance section over here, where they got 1080 V14s for $65. Holy crap, I think I paid like 78 for mine. God dang it. Paid 75 and 78. Now they're going for 65. That's an awful color though. They got these Super Comp Trainer V3s right here. They only have bigger sizes though. 11.5, the smallest size. God dang it. But look at that, $60, dude. Holy crap. And of course, I got to check the back wall for any performance goodies, because that's kind of what I'm looking for. They got these Fuel Cell Rebels right here. These are going for $110 to $55. Got these in a bunch of sizes. Super Comp Elites right here. These are $180. Drops that down to what, $90? $90. These right here look dope as hell. 2002 R size 11 right here. They got these in multiple sizes though. $145. So those are under $75. Everything with the yellow tag is going to be 50% off. Includes everything in the back wall, the clearance section. Then you got a bunch of stuff marked yellow in the aisles as well. Performance wise, not seen too much in the men's section. Do you see these 9.8s right here? Look at this, $80. So $40 after the savings. Holy crap. But performance wise, nothing. So I'm roaming the aisles to see what they got performance wise. Women's section do have a little bit less yellow tagged items. Got a few things right here, including these 1080s right here, $65. Then got a few things along the back wall, including these fuel cells right here, 110, so 55 for these. And then also got these, same one as in the men's, right? Yeah, 65 for those. All right, let's see what's up over here. Dang, I ordered a couple pair of these 1080 V14s. I should have one more. I think I have one on the way. But yeah, I should have been a little more patient. Dang it. I don't know why I was in such a hurry. 130 off of these. These are size 11. We saw these for the last few weeks. Look at this. $70, so $35. $35 for 574s. More 1080s, 130. 150 for this colorway. Fresh foam Moors right here. I paid 60 for mine. Now they're down to 50 freaking dollars. God dang it. I don't know why I was in such a hurry. I should have been a little more patient. I told myself I should be more patient too. All right, back in the men's section. I'm trying on these Super Comp trainers. I'm comparing it to the 1080s. And it does have a carbon fiber plate on it, but not necessarily as comfortable. It's a hell of a lot lighter. Do I need them? These retail for like $200. They're available for $60. Do have fiber or carbon fiber plate on it, but it's not necessarily more comfortable. The Super Comp Elites, a lot more comfortable. Yeah, the 1080s right next door. Got those. 1080s are a little more comfortable, to be really honest. I think they're a little faster than those, but I don't really need fast right now. I might run a marathon soon, so I might need some marathon shoes, but right now I'm just kind of, I need more of these or the fresh foam Moors. I think that's what I need to concentrate on. I think that's what I'll do. Let's finish up the men's section. They have a ton of casual stuff here. Showed some other oh, this was the same one, different size. Maybe it's the same size, I don't know. But $80 for made in the USA 998s. Remember, you get another 50 off, so $40 right here. And this is Monday, so you guys will be getting this on Tuesday. So I'm 99% sure the sale's still going on. 997s, these are also made in the USA. These are $100 after the savings. Looks like they got these in a bunch of different sizes. I see a size 11.5 too. Is this like a collab or is this a skater? I think that's a skater. 440s right there. These are $50 before the discount. And we got more of these 997s right here, size 13 to 14. This 998 right here, size 14, $80. Holy cow. They do have these Super Comp Elites right here. And these are down to 180, 50% off. So under $100 for these. That's a hell of a price, under $100 for these. These are definitely marathon running shoes right here. Is it worth seeing if they could order me one of these? That would drop that to $90. That under $100 is crazy because these retail for over $200. At these 2002 Rs that we saw earlier, 145, multiple sizes. These dad shoes, 1906s. These bad boys are going for 130. These 1000s right here, they're going for $80, so $40 after the discount. 990s right here, we saw these for a while, 120. The pair of the 990s, 120 for these as well. 574s right here, $90. More of the 990s right here. Got a lot of stuff, really well priced. Another 990. This box looks way different, $100 for those crazy looking things right there. All right, let's check out the aisles now. 480s, multiple colorways, different material on this one too. 574s, $35. Some 1906s, multiple colorways, all down to what, $65. The Levi collab still here. This is off of 120. And we still got these bad boys right here, $50 freaking dollars for made in the USA shoes. Holy crap. On the other side right here, you got 550s down to $35. This one's down to $50 after the savings. 40 for these, 80, 50 off. Another T500, 140 for these 2002 Rs, 110 for this colorway right here, 50 off. 998s right here. Even got deals right here. These are some trail running shoes right here. Fresh foam Hero Gore-Tex V8s, $50, $100, 50% off. And these are all black, so they match with everything. It does have Gore-Tex on it. Not bad. They have a bunch of stuff excluded from the promo, and then they have a bunch of buy one get one 50 off as well. And then they got 1080s right here, not included. And then back in the women's section over here, the women's clearance section that is, where we got 574, it's going for $70 right here. That's before the 50 off. 515 going for $80. Fresh foam fresh foam 1080s right here. Is this the one? I think I have one of these at home. Oh, it just got sent via mail. I don't know if it's this or the one I ordered for somebody, but yeah, 130 for those. That's a dope colorway. More 515s, $80. So many different colorways of these. Kind of like the look of the 515s. What's this? 860s right here, 130 for these. A bunch of the 1080s. These are the V14s, 130. These 1080 V13s right here. These are $90, $90. And you can get 30% or 50% off, so $45. If they have your size, remember they could order stuff for you as well. $100 for the Rebels right here, so $50. So you got the Rebels right here. I think this one's mismarked. This colorway right here, look at this. This is still marked at $60, so $30 for these right here. That is just crazy. That's crazy. I think that one's mismarked because look, this one right here, this one's marked at 100. That one shows 60, and then this one shows 100 right here. One of these, the 327s down here. What are these going for? These are going for 90. They do have an aisle full of yellow tags over here for the women. Fuel Cell V4s, Rebel V4s that is, 110, 50 off. 880s, 860s, another one right here. V14 860s, 1906s. And in the aisle, this is the only other thing that is a yellow tagged. These Fresh Foam 1080s, V14s, 130 for these. They have different widths here in New Balance all together. They got the medium ones, they got the wide ones right here all together. So when you go through the pair, you make sure you check this section right here to see if it says B, which is the regular, which is medium, and then D for the wides. They also have E's as well. I think there are 2 E's here. Then they got a few more, these 237s. in 2 different colorways. And then 574s going for 45 bucks after the savings. Oh wait, I didn't notice these 840s, Cajas right here. And then the last 1080 V14. So 65 for these. That's cheaper than what I got mine for, dang it. But I did get the colorway that I wanted. I'm trying to figure out if I should order one of these. $90 for these, pretty crazy. These are their equivalent to the Vaporfly Next Percent from Nike. To be able to get those for 90 bucks, that is a hell of a price. And these are really comfy too. Hella comfy. I did try this on. Wonder if I should see if I can order this. I don't know. If I do a marathon, it'll be the LA Marathon, which is in March. So I have quite a few months to train. I wouldn't train with these on though. I would train with my Fresh Foam Moors. Should I be patient or should I just pull the trigger? They do have 50% off clearance apparel right here. Like they're running t-shirts right here. It's a regular price, so regular price 30 bucks, so $15 for a bunch of their t-shirts. They got running shorts. I've been saying I'm not going to wear running shorts ever. But yeah, I don't know. Is that going to change? Is that going to stay the same? I don't know. $30 for these. They got some fleece ones. Right here, the fleece ones are $50. That's way too much for regular fleece. But yeah, these are 35, so $17.50. They got all these shirts, different colors. Certain things, they got 40% off. Like these hoodies, $60 for these hoodies right here. Now this is one of my favorite spots to come to, New Balance Camarillo. This is a clearance store. Make sure you guys check it out. Apparently Adidas outlet heard about New Balance's deal. They said we're gonna do even better. 60% off here. But the question has always been, the Adidas outlets, do they have any quality? Found a few things here in the back wall on prior trips. Crazy Infinites right here. Don't see a price tag though. See, like this is going for $2. Like, nah, I'm good on that. It's a Fear of God ones, but I'm still good on that. It is 60% off, I guess though. It's an 8. They got multiple sizes. More of these crazy Infinites right here. One at 20, 60 off. They got them in a ton of different colors. Oh, these are down to $80. It's just, I don't know, I'm not feeling them. Got some Forums right here, $50, 60% off. Got some of the messy shoes right here. Is this included? Yeah, 50 bucks for these right here. If you're a messy fan, this is a size 11 right here. They got a 9 and a 12 right here as well. Indoor soccer shoes right here, $70 before the discount. If you can find something, they got some crazy deals. Lowest prices of the year, $80 for these. These are pretty nice. Not good for wide feet game, but pretty nice. Got some super soft suede. These are SL. I thought these were the SLs. No, they're not. Something else. But yeah, they are going for 70 bucks. Moving over to the women's sale section over here. If you still like Ultra Boost, $180. I didn't see a red tag on it though. These are going for $180. I don't see a red tag. It is a green tag. They got these Ultra Boost 5X. Are these Ultra Boost 5X? Or these Ultra Boost Lights? But I don't know. But they're cheap. $130. Yeah, $130, and then you get that extra 60% off. They got a bunch of different sizes. What are these? Stella McCartney somethings, $150. A bunch of these OG looking things, $55. This is some sort of collab with Blanc. I know, $80 for those before the discount. I got those walking shoes right here. These are going for $100, so $60 after discount. I got those in several different sizes. Sambas right here. These are not included. Whatever the hell these are, they are included, $50. Not the biggest selection, but they do have a few things, and if they have something that you like, the price is going to be really low. These Pure Boost right here going for a Ross price of $40 after the savings. And they got some, what are those, boxing shoes up top? But they got stuff. They got stuff. If you're a fan of anything they have here, price is hella low. Got some Ultra Boost right there. Some Adidas Bostons. If these were on sale, I would think about these because He's got Light Strike Pro on it, $100, a solid price. Pure Boost right here, going for $60. And in the aisles, it has been a bunch of generic stuff. Don't know the names of any of this. Aerostar, what the hell? What the hell is this? What is this? What is this? Next aisle over here, kind of the same thing. Don't know anything here. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? The Grand Court 2s? Then they do have Ultra Boost right here. They have one colorway right here. Hella cheap. Hella cheap. $130 for these bad boys. $130, you do get an extra freaking 60% off. So these are what? $55 or something like that? What the hell? I did do the math. $52. $52. Not bad at all. They got all kinds of sizes. 11 to 12. These are going for $130. And over here they do have some Hardens, some AEs, but they're not included in the promotion. In the women's, you got stuff like the Arukus right here. Those will go for $80. Get another 60% off. So was that like $34, something like that? More Boston Adi Zeros right here. Kind of a discount, but not huge. And with these 5X Ultra Boosts, $100 ain't bad, but I got mine for half that price. And then just like the men's, a ton of generics, ton of stuff I don't know, or that nobody knows. Got a few of these SL72s going for $50. I've seen a bunch of these at Ross and stuff lately. Then more and more generics. Do have some Ultra Boosts right here. They are going for $90. That's not bad. Not bad. But I think that's about it, man. I think that's about it. Then we do have one more spot I do want to visit before the next video. The spot does have some pretty nice clearance items, including these Michael Parsons jerseys right here down to $20. These are all women's jerseys right here. If someone needs a Cowboys jersey and not that big of a fan of football, $20, dude. Got some Trout jerseys right here. These kids jerseys or something? I don't know, $20. No, these are men's, $20. They got Dodger Championship. What are these? The flags right here for $10. Hat clips. Golfers hat clips. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, just put that in the corner. $5 for those. Got Braves right there, also $5. Got beer pong balls. It says beer pong. It says ping pong, but for beer pong, right? Beer pong balls going for $5. Bosa jerseys going for $80. That's a hell of a price. Holy cow. Stafford jerseys $100. Jalen Hurts going for $100. In terms of sales, not too much craziness this week. I got Otani jersey right here, $80. 70. What is this one? Oh, it's a blank jersey. That's pretty dope. Not much craziness right now. Every sport is in session, so not too many sales. That Bosa, I really like that Bosa one going for $80. Only size I have is a medium. I don't know. I know it could fit, but I don't know. I like my jerseys. I like my jersey a little more snug. I think I'm gonna pass. Dang it. $80 though, hell of a price. Throwback jersey right here for Bosa. $80.